Malaysia, a country that's always intrigued me. I've been a VJ pushing Western pop music on Asian TV sets, but I've also traveled in search of Asia's traditions. I'm what some of you might call a Generasian. Asia today is a balance of modernity and tradition. So when Malaysia calls itself truly Asia, is this what it means? I'm Jamie Aditya, and this is my passage to Malaysia. My journey begins in Kuala Lumpur, the gateway to Malaysia. So this is where it all began. This is where Kuala Lumpur started, at the confluence of these two rivers, the Gombak and the Klang. Now all this area here was a tin mining shanty town. Basically, this is the heart of old Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, KL. Today, KL is like a lot of Southeast Asian capitals, fast and industrious. But behind its modern face, what gives KL character is its special kind of diversity. KL was built on the confluence of cultures. It's got a great mix of distinct people who love to celebrate each other's traditions. In fact, they celebrate pretty much everything. Malaysia has more public holidays on its festive calendar than any other place I've been to. I arrive in KL on the eve of Hari Raya Idul Fitri, the festivity that marks the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. After fasting from dawn to dusk every day, Muslims all over the country are getting ready. I've got a couple of invitations to open house gatherings. One of them is actually at a royal palace. When Malaysians celebrate, their doors are wide open. So I've definitely got to step up big time in the styling department. Well, I guess I'm not the only one doing last-minute shopping, and this is insane. The whole of KL is here. Crazy. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good.
I have a very big appointment tomorrow. I have to go to Sultan's Istana. It's an open house for Hari Raya. And I have to look my absolute best, because I might even be meeting a princess.
Oh, princess.
I want to look handsome.
Have a look at the color.
What about gold? Anything golden?
Golden like this.
Like gold color. I want to look
Striking a bit.
Yeah.
But gold you can't wear for the istana.
I cannot wear gold for the istana?
Yeah,
Why?
cannot. Also black.
I like black.
Cannot.
I look very good in black. Goes with, huh? We can't use black?
Cannot. Inside one, the stuff there, all is using black color.
So no gold, no black? Ah, this one's nice.
Is that okay for
You have my size, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it okay the buttons are gold?
Button.
The Sultan will be okay with that?
Yeah. This is a brown.
Oh, brown.
Still
okay.
can use. Ni dah smart dah.
Hello there. As the day ends, Ramadan comes to a close, and the gateway to Hari Raya opens. Many Malays living in the city head out to their traditional villages or kampungs to be with their relatives. Barely an hour out of KL, it's a different world altogether. This is the traditional realm of Malay culture. Sri Menanti is the royal bastion of the state of Negeri Sembilan. The 9 royal families of Malaysia share in an arrangement where each has a 5-year term at being the king of the country. Here in Negeri Sembilan, the Sultan is known as the Yang di-Pertuan Besar. The current ruler, Tuanku Jafar, makes it a point to spend the opening day of Hari Raya with his community. Now the morning of Hari Raya starts pretty much the same for everybody, even royalty. Prayers at your local mosque, and paying respects to your late family members. Tuanku is paying respects to his late father, Tuanku Abdul Rahman, who happens to be the first king of Malaysia, which is why he's earned his spot on every Malaysian banknote. Every year, the royal grounds are open to visitors to come and share in the festivities.
Hi.
Jamie.
I'm Jamie as well.
You're Jamie as well?
Yes,
ah,
hi,
fantastic. Good, thanks.
Welcome.
Selamat Lebaran. I'm welcomed into the palace by Tuanku's grandson, who helps me settle in and meet the rest of the family. The open house custom is at the heart of Hari Raya celebrations. But as hospitable as everyone is, my nerves start to build up when I find out that my request to meet the ruler of the state is actually granted. So how do I address your grandfather?
You can call him Tuanku.
Tuanku?
Yes. But before we go in, there's something I'd like to show you. When you see my grandfather, you just have to do like that.
Okay.
That's correct.
And that's it? Do I touch it to his hand?
No,
or anything? No,
just like that.
Just
like that.
And sit down.
And then he'll probably give his hand out, and you shake his hand by kissing his hand. Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll just, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Jamie. Tuanku Jafar is the 10th ruler of Negeri Sembilan. He also served his 5-year term as the 10th king of Malaysia in the royal rotation scheme that started with his father when Malaysia gained independence from the British in 1957.
This is Jamie, Mr. Jamie Aditya.
Hello.
This is my grandfather, Tuanku Jafar.
Selamat Lebaran, selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri.
Dari Indonesia.
Iya, betul. Hari Raya is a time when the royal family gets a chance to make everyone feel welcome. Tuanku even manages to put a nervous wreck like me at ease. Thank you so much.
And something to eat for the Hari Raya?
I just had some lovely rendang and some tempe, sorry.
Everybody is welcome to come to the open house.
I would like to ask about your family. Can you explain how long your family has had a link to this land?
Actually, my family came earlier than 1773. I am the 10th. I'm old, I can't remember very much.
As bearers of their people's traditions, Tuanku and his sons have important responsibilities. But despite their positions, they maintain a pretty down-to-earth style.
He had a good story about his entry into Japan. He was not allowed because he had no visas.
You should tell it. Huh? I went to Narita without a visa because I was told I didn't need a visa having a diplomatic passport. And the immigration officer started grilling me and says, "Why do you have a diplomatic passport?" I said, "Because I'm a prince." He says, "How do I know you're a prince?" And so I had to explain the name. Tunku means prince, and Imran's my name, etc. And Ibni is the son of, and Tuanku is the king. And my grandfather was the first king of Malaysia. He says, "How do I know this is correct?" So I took out the note, the Malaysian note, and I said, "Do you realize that this is my grandfather?" And he said, "How do I know this is your grandfather?" So I said, "Okay, look at his ears, look at my ears. This is not the same." So he looked and says, "Aso, yes."
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's lovely speaking to you. Negeri Sembilan is a land steeped in the traditional ways of the Minangkabau, a distinct Malay culture originally from Sumatra. Outside the royal grounds, families practice a unique matrilineal custom where property is inherited strictly by women. This evening, I'm visiting someone who's tried to keep her place in the traditional style.
Hari Raya is where everybody comes together, all the family from anywhere. It's balik kampung, the term we call where everybody will take off and spend time in the kampung with the parents, with the grandparents. This is the time where we meet, everybody get together and meet everyone else that we don't meet like a whole year, you know. So we come and spend time eating.
That's what I was going to get to. This looks pretty good here. Aini Hamid runs a restaurant serving Negeri Sembilan's traditional Minangkabau cuisine in an authentic kampung setting.
Our specialty is masak lemak cili padi and the rendang. Masak lemak cili padi is chili-based coconut milk, and the food here pretty hot with a lot of sauce, and we have a lot of sambal belacan.
This is a beautiful place.
I try to maintain the kampung life, you know, keep the environment green, try to maintain it for as long as I can.
Well, I think you've done a good job. This is wonderful here. I noticed there's an empty block next door. Is it for sale? I want to move here.
Yes, you can if you want.
Oh.
You have to marry a Negeri Sembilan woman.
Negeri Sembilan woman. Do you have any daughters?
Oh yes, here, one.
Oh, a little bit young for me.
She can wait. If you marry one of my daughters, it'll be very expensive. It costs you 1,000 cows, 1,000 buffaloes, and make sure everything is in your wife's name. And all your children will come under the clan. Your wife's clan will take care of you. Just give us everything you have.
Every pocket. Barely been a day into KL, but I feel I've traveled centuries. I wonder what else the Gateway has in store for me. Malaysia is an easy country to fall in love with. I'm with someone who first came here to fly helicopters over jungles and rivers. And then he discovered the food here. Today, Steve Day is on a mission to promote KL's culinary culture. He's flying the country's top chefs into downtown KL to launch the mega food event of the season, the Malaysian International Gourmet Festival.
So Steve, what's the next helicopter pilot like yourself doing running a gourmet festival in Malaysia?
If you're a tourist, what do you remember most about your stay? Food. And we've got the best food in the world in Malaysia, but we were really underselling ourselves before by not promoting our fine dining capabilities. And it's not just the food, it's our relaxed way of dining. And it's in all the different ambiences. And I think that's what I love most about Malaysia is it's a very, very, very good place to live. It's very relaxed and festively people friendly. So we had this idea of the festival, and what we want to do is promote our local chefs. And the resident chefs are here. They can be German, French, as well as Malaysian. But by promoting our local chefs, we're telling Malaysians that you can have this quality and standard all year round.
I've been in this business on television a little over 10 years, and I feel like I'm fading, and fading fast.
No, you've got to become a chef.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's the only thing you can do.
If I'm going to survive, I need to become a great chef.
Steve's right. TV today can't seem to get enough of celebrity chefs. With the opportunities KL has on offer, I figured getting in with this crowd could set me up with a culinary career.
Gourmets, gastronomes, gourmands, or dare I say gluttons, vegans, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, pantophagous, ravenous, hungry hordes and lovers of fine dining. Welcome to the launch of the Malaysia International Gourmet Festival.
The Gourmet Festival kicks KL's fine dining scene into overdrive. The cuisine might be aimed at high-end restaurants, but for the city's top chefs, the inspiration comes from KL's legendary street food. It's a city obsessed with eating, all kinds of food, all the time, everywhere. To find out how local flavors influence the capital's international cuisine, my gourmet festival connections have got me a crash course at one of KL's premier hotels.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Welcome.
The Mandarin Oriental's executive chef, Dirk Haltenhoff, feels right at home in KL's culinary landscape.
All my positive energy and influences is basically based in Kuala Lumpur. The guys here, they welcome me and they teach me basically a lot of things.
About what?
They teach, you know, I'm good in Western cuisine, Italian cuisine, Mediterranean, French, all those. But I came here, there are a lot of ingredients, spices, vegetables I've never seen. Fruits, mangosteen, I love it, I've never seen. And then they took me in the first week to a night market. And that's an amazing market. There were products like 3-4 football fields full of vegetables.
Local ingredients and flavors have opened up a new window of creativity for Dirk. Today, I'm supposed to help him prepare a dish for the gourmet festival. At last year's event, Dirk won top prize.
Let me think, there was a competition, it was called Gourmet Fest, no, it was Malaysia Truly Asia Cuisine Contest. It's a super long word for basically the idea of having a signature Malaysian dish into Western cuisine. So my dish was a Massaman curry cappuccino, which was the base of a chicken curry. People here, they love chicken curry, so I did a Massaman curry cappuccino, which was for them something apparently not too bad, actually.
For you to come up with a European dish with an Asian twist, it should come naturally, really. And when you come to think of it, you are a European guy with an Asian twist.
You're actually true. That's actually, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I actually like to do it. You know, I kind of cannot imagine to go back now where I come from. Okay, Jamie. Now listen up. I need immediately carrots, broccoli, arugula, chive, egg yolk, chopping, onion, sour cream. I need that now, immediately, please.
Zucchini. Sometimes you said a couple of potatoes.
Jamie, ready to go? Come.
Okay.
Send this out, huh?
Are you ready? You just put this right in the center. Right now.
Here we go.
That's good?
Very well.
Voila, huh?
You're not totally useless. I prepared something for you. Now you can lift your head off. You are the...
For me?
For you, my friend.
For moi?
You are the new junior chef.
Thank you so much.
Being a celebrated chef gives you creative license to do what you want. KL's international culinary scene has given me a taste of a lifestyle that I could really get used to. "45 minutes from KL, 5 minutes from the airport. The Sepang International Circuit is Malaysia's gateway to international motorsports. Sepang hosts all the main events on the racing calendar. With the World Motorcycle Grand Prix just around the corner, former racer and track CEO Razlan Razali is making safety inspections his top priority.
In 2005, I nearly died on this track.
On this track here?
On this track. Kumar knows, he was on duty on that day. I was practicing for a
on
race.
On this patch right here?
Hang on, let me remember. No, right here. Coming out of the last turn, I was on a Honda. I was going something like 280 Ks.
My goodness.
Maybe, yeah, about 280. And I discovered that I had brake failure. And I skidded all over the front straight, all over into the gravel, and just slide the bike and jump off at 260 Ks.
But obviously you're okay.
It's okay, I just had knee ligament damage, that's it. Yeah. I'm lucky, I was well protected. And SIC has great medical facilities. And he came over with all the medical and everything. When you're on the track, whether we're practicing or racing, you have to be prepared to fall. But I still have nightmares about it.
Since the track was built in 1998, Malaysians have got into motor racing in a big way. So Razlan's lined up an event for local teams. The Malaysian Super Series aims to give new riders their first break on this world-class track.
This weekend, the Malaysian Super Series bikes, they are a supporting race for MotoGP. So we are one of the first teams to come and set up for this weekend. I've got this baby here that I just received beginning of the year. All this while we've been running a previous year's bike, these two bikes, and we're looking forward to see how this baby goes in the weekend.
I was wondering if perhaps you could give me a job at the, with the team.
As what? As one of the riders?
Anything.
Sepang, the field of dreams. My opportunity to a glamorous career in the fast lane. It's race day. Fans from all over the world flock here to get close to the action of the Formula One, the A1GP, and today it's the MotoGP, the ultimate in motorcycle racing. Local fans will be rooting for their teams in the Malaysian Super Series. My racing career kicks off behind the scenes with Team M Sports top riders.
Well, Spencer's told me to be part of the team. He said, get into it. He said I might have a career.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah. So I'm watching you like a hawk, man. Everything you do, I'm gonna do. So it's best to start really young, yeah?
Yeah.
You started young too?
No. I'm started on the 203.
203, really?
Yeah.
So it's not too late for me too?
Yeah, you can do it, man.
Did you hear that? I'm stretching right now, man. Oh.
Only mechanics and the big crew down here. Those are very fine and kind to us. Thank you.
Go team!